Hello, everybody. It is that time again. Aren't you guys excited? I am. I'm beyond excited. So glad to have you guys back with me. I started to say so glad to see you guys again, but that would be stupid because I can't see y'all. But you can see me, and that's what's important because you know I am an attention hoe. I started to say I'm attention seeking hoe, and that may be true too. But anyway, all right, guys, we got a lot of shit to cover. Oh, get your children out of the room. I am uncensored. For those of you that are just now coming in and don't really know how I operate, there will be some cussing involved. Probably some F-bombs. So get all of your kids out of the room. I'll give you just a second. All right, let's get started, you guys. Let me just say one thing. Speaking of the cussing, I have had a couple of requests from people that say, please don't use such colorful language. And I have to tell you guys that I listen to you, and I just want to say, hell no. If you don't like it, too damn bad, because this is part of my DNA. And if any of y'all knew my mama, which some of y'all did, you would know I can't help this. This is me. Me. And it is all about me. Okay, all right, y'all, let's get started on Survivor. First of all, I wanted to show y'all, guys, I don't know if you can see this shirt, but it says Roma Italia. So I'm into the spirit of Italy, which I don't know where that came from because that's Jersey Shore anyway. Wrong show, apparently. Okay, all right. In the spirit of Survivor, same as last season, y'all, I will not be shaving my arm hair or my leg hair. I will be trimming up my hooch because that shit's just nasty. So, I mean, my hooch is not nasty, but an untrimmed hooch is nasty. So anyway, I'm going to be letting my arm hair and leg hair grow, which is actually very appropriate because we're going into winter and it will provide extra warmth. So I think it's a really good thing. It's a money-saving thing, too. I won't have to buy long johns. So anyway, it just makes sense all the way around. So anyway, okay, y'all, let's get right to business. First of all, I'm going to have to start out with a shout-out to one of my biggest fans. And I tell you, he's very special to me, and that would be Cordelia Williams' granddaddy, and Kim's granddaddy too. And you guys may not know him, but we're gonna call him G Daddy. He's G Daddy to me because he's a really cool guy. You can keep your P Diddy. Give me my G Daddy any day of the week. So shout out to your granddaddy. So glad to have you on board. Okay, we're Survivor South Pacific. Let's just get right into it. 39 days, 18 folks start, only one survivor. You got to outwit, outlast, and outplay. We got two tribes, red, blue, they got different names. That doesn't make a shit right now because I can't remember none of it. What we're going to go by is we got Ozzy's tribe and Coach's tribe. And I'll tell you, what was hysterical to me was when they, everybody gets there and then they say, all right, and there's two more players left to come. And then Ozzy and Coach show up in the plane. And, they do the egg that's got the red or the blue, and that's how they're going to figure out what team they're on. Well, Ozzy does this thing, and he goes over to his team, and everybody's, oh, yeah. And then Coach, gets the blue. And you'd have thought that team got Charlie Brown. I mean, did you notice the look in the fella like, what the fuck? We got Coach. We had Ozzy on board, and we got damn Coach. Oh my God! And it does suck. I mean, anyway, he's Coach the Dragon Slayer. If any of you guys have watched Survivor before, you remember he supposedly is a Dragon Slayer. Which who the hell cares? There ain't no dragons. In my lifetime or your lifetime or whatever. Who knows if there ever really was dragons? But anyway. In somebody's mind, in Coach's mind. But anyway, and then you've got Ozzy, who was a phenomenal player. Both of these guys have played the game 3 times. Well, this will be the 3rd time. Ozzy is just such a nice guy. That's been his downfall in the past, I believe. But he is a phenomenal player. Even though he's getting on up in age a little bit, he's awesome. And so, anyway, that tribe was very excited to get him. So anyway, they go into the first challenge, which is going to be Ozzy against Coach, and Ozzy won. Shocker. But am I the only one that thought that was the most confusing friggin' challenge ever? I mean, damn, nobody understood it. Ozzy and Coach and even the other players are going, huh? Because, I mean, they kept going, oh, no, you got to put that one back, and no, you got to do this. And everybody's like going, what the hell? I mean, obviously they didn't think that one out, and they didn't play that one out before they got started. So that was pretty bad anyway. Let's see. So then, of course, Ozzy wins. Like I said, no shock to any damn body. And so they go, get the flint and whatever. Well, and then Coach, everybody just damn left him right there on the beach. They just like, shit, they all left, except for one lone chick, and that was Edna. And she's supposedly pretty smart. I mean, she's an anesthesiologist. But what makes me question her intelligence is that she wore a fucking suit. Who wears a damn suit to Survivor Island? I mean, you're out in South Pacific and you're wearing a suit. Come on, people. Have y'all never camped before? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But anyway, so she's going to hang out with Coach. Anyway, and of course, I'd be 2 weeks if we sit here and go through all the players of Survivor. I can't go through all 18. I am going to tell you, in my mind, who stuck out with me. So y'all bear with me. I know this is going to be a little bit long one because this is the initial thing, and we got a lot of shit to cover. All right, so we've got the standouts to me. The first one I want to make note of is that Harvard boy. I can't even remember his real name or his first name. He wants to be called Cochran, but to me, he is a dead ringer for Woody Allen. And if you don't believe me, go back and look, and especially toward the very end when they're talking about voting him out, he's all paranoid, and I mean, he talks about it. He is Woody Allen made over. It could be his son. Hell, maybe it is the son. I don't know. He was messing with that little Asian girl. Who knows? But anyway, and did you know whenever Woody, like I said, his name is Cochran, he's going to be Woody to me, so you might as well go ahead and get that in your head. Whenever I say Woody Allen, I'm talking about Cochran, if he stays in the game very long. He may not. Anyway, so they all go back to the beach, and I was like, yeah, let's go and get in the water and everything. And he starts freaking the hell out. He's like, oh my God, I don't feel comfortable with this. He's very self-conscious because, he's this big around, and his skin is translucent. You could see every damn vein in his body. If you look close enough, I'm sure you could probably see his heart. Anyway, bless his little heart. So he finally said, well, shit, I got to do it because everybody else is doing it. So he takes thing, and then he just runs out into the water. Is that not the gayest friggin' run you've ever seen? He's like, woo, runs all out and gets in the water. Oh my God, bless his little heart. But I do like him. And then whenever they were cutting up the coconuts, and he was trying to cut that coconut, I was on the edge of my seat. I thought he was going to lose some digits over that shit. I thought that was going to be the first medical casualty of the game. But lucky for him, it wasn't. The other standout player, and I suspect he'll be in here a little while. I don't know if he's going to get found out or not, and that's Russell Hanson. Y'all know who Russell Hanson is. That's his nephew. He's got, tattoos. He's got the tattoo of the loco on his neck, and he says he had a rough, kind of a troubled youth, but then now he's, saved and all that. So I think he's going to be playing the God card. We'll see. He's going to try to hide that tattoo because he doesn't want anybody to know that he's Russell Hans's nephew. But I think he's going to end up being a force to be reckoned with. The other standout player to me was the teacher, because right from the very beginning, I mean, she's got some damn nerve. She says that Ozzy and Coach are temporary players. Hello, big target on my back. Anyway, and then immediately she starts looking for the idol, so yeah. And to me, she didn't hide that well enough, so she's got a big-ass target on her back. In my humble opinion, she will not last long. The other person that really, really stood out to me, and not in a good way, and that was Dawn. And in case you guys don't, I'm going to try to help you out. Excuse me just a minute. Moses, stop. Sorry, that's my little bubby. Anyway, Dawn, that's the lady with the short blonde hair. She's got 6 kids. She was so out of her element. And, first day there, she's all freaking out because they haven't built a shelter yet. Well, You know, she's what she needs is shelter and a minivan. To tell you the truth, you know, and she has a breakdown on day 2. Day 2, y'all, and Dawn's having a breakdown. Hell, that ain't even a weekend camping trip yet. You just missed a little bit of sleep and you having a breakdown? Come on. I mean, you ain't even had a chance to get hungry. I just don't get it. I mean, and what, now hear me when I say, I could not go on Survivor. No, I could not, would not. So, you know I'm talking a lot of shit. But having said that, it's not that I couldn't handle the elements and stuff, because I could. I could go without a little bit of sleep. Hell, I don't sleep good now. I could go without a little bit of sleep. I could do some challenges because I'm pretty physical. But I ain't missing no damn meal, y'all. I can tell you that right now. I ain't fighting nobody over a grain of rice. Ain't gonna happen. And if I was to have to fight somebody over some food, I can guarantee you I would win. I would find some superhuman strength. It'd be like somebody on cocaine or some shit like that. I would find massive strength. I would get that grain of rice. But anyway, so no, I'm not gonna do Survivor. But Dawn, you gonna have to get a grip, girl. You ain't gonna last if you on day 2, you messing up. Or breaking down, I should say. Another thing I want to say too is, you know, I have to be. I say I could handle the elements. I have to be able to handle the elements because I am a lesbian, and you have to be able to camp to be a lesbian. And you know, I mean, that's saying a lot because we will let most anybody in. You know, we have low standards. Just look at some of us. But camping, that's one area we're not gonna compromise on. You have to be able to camp to be a lesbian. It's in the rule book. So anyway, okay. Let's see. Mark, I really liked. Remember him? He was the guy called himself Papa Bear, the gay New York retired detective. I really like him. I don't know how far he'll go. He just seems like a really nice guy, and you know he's a kindred spirit to me because he's a homosexual, and I love homosexuals. But anyway, I like him. He's a likable guy. The other standout to me was Michaela. She's the hot female football player that was jumped right up and was helping make the shelter. She's going to be a force, I think, because she's very physical. She's got the look so that she can kind of sway the men a little bit. Already Russell's nephew, I think, has already seen her as you know, he's got to stay. He's a you know, is married and God-fearing, and he's got to stay away from her because he thinks she could be trouble. And I don't think he meant trouble in a game sense. I think he meant trouble in a temptation sense. So I think she's going to go a little piece in this game, y'all. The other person that stood out to me, although she was probably, to me, the least attractive out there, and that is Sophie. She was the med student that picked up on Brandon, knew there's something, he's hiding something. She picked up on that right away. I think she's pretty smart, pretty intelligent. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but during the immunity challenge, after they got her over the big wall, her damn ass cheeks were hanging out. Not attractive. She's not attractive, y'all. So anyway, she better have some smarts about it because she ain't gonna be able to sway none of the menses. Let me just tell you that. Anyway, okay, y'all. All right, let's get to the immunity challenge. I've already pointed out my standouts to you. Let's get to the immunity challenge. Let's see. First of all, Dawn wears a skirt to this immunity challenge. What the fuck? Please, y'all. Please. Have these people not watched Survivor before? I just don't get that. I mean, do they not understand that they're going to be camping? You're going to be doing some physical challenges and shit. You need to be wearing your good, I mean, not your good jeans. You need to be wearing your holy jeans or something. You know, your rough clothes, your play clothes, as your mama would have called them. That's what you need to be wearing. But anyway, no, Dawn's got her damn skirt out there. Anyway, like I said, I already told you, Sophie's ass cheeks are hanging out. And then we got Simhar. Okay, Simhar, whose titties are flapping everywhere. She, during the challenge, you know, she says, "Oh yeah, I can throw. I mean, if somebody's strong will do it, but yeah, I can throw." And then she throws 3 coconuts and she's ready to get a replacement. No, honey, you can't replace in a challenge like that. When they say pick 3, you got to start with those 3. You got to finish with those 3. That's how this game works. Apparently, she ain't watched the damn game either. But anyway, so, 3 tries and she's friggin' spent. And she did shit. So anyway, and at the end she's talking about, yeah, she's twirling her hair. Yeah, I feel sort of bad. Of course, Jim, the medical marijuana guy in back of her, obviously, he was in withdrawals because he was pissed the fuck off, and he's like rolling his eyes and shit. And anyway, he's like, feels sort of bad. No, that's how you feel when you run out of milk. I agreed with him. She should have been, really going, I am so sorry. I fucked up, y'all. But anyway, she didn't. She tried to play it off. Consequently, eventually she gets her ass sent to Redemption Island, which I think was a good move. All right, but let's get on to the team that did win. Coach's team. Can you believe Coach's team won? I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Coach's team won, to be honest with y'all. But anyway, I guess because it was the team and not Coach as an individual. But anyway, so they win and they go back to camp and everybody's just looking for the idol. And then Stacy, I hate to say this, and y'all, I am not a racist in any mean, but I have got to point out, this broad is ghetto. She really is ghetto. She's a mortician. That has nothing to do with her being ghetto. That's just an aside. But I don't know how, she must not have to deal with the public because she can barely talk. Anyway, and then she's looking for the idol, y'all, and she looks right at it. Looks down in that tree, in the hole in the tree, and says as much that I've probably looked right at it, Will. Hello, you did. Anyway, so she ain't gonna last long, y'all. I can guarantee you that. The other person I just want to make a little bit of a note of is that just because of last season with Philip wearing his friggin' fuchsia underwear, looks like we got another one. We got Keith, who is a good-looking guy. Take nothing from that. He's a very handsome guy, tall, good-looking, but he's wearing red underwear. Come on. Nobody looks good in red underwear. No men. Let me just say that. No men. And, I'm not a connoisseur of men, but I do know something good-looking when I see it, and he's good-looking. But, damn, what happened to Navy? What happened to Navy underwear? That's what I want to know. Anyway. All right. They all go to tribal council. Everybody goes to tribal council. Well, not everybody, the losing team. They go to tribal council, and, Woody Allen's just panicking whenever he finds out they're going to vote for him. I mean, he's so Woody Allen, y'all. I mean, he's just panicking. He's paranoid. I mean, he can't believe that he's going to get voted out before the women and before Papa Bear. And anyway, fortunately, he didn't get voted out because, like I said, I kind of like him in a strange, nerdy kind of way. Simhar got voted out and went to Redemption Island. So we'll see how she's going to do. I can't believe that she would beat anybody in a challenge unless maybe, it ends up being that Woody Allen boy next go-round. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. Sorry today's vlog was so long, you guys. Just trying to set the stage for everything. For all of you guys that are just joining us, thanks for jumping on board. Send me out to all of your friends. I love being passed around. We're going to have a lot of fun this season, y'all. I'm excited to be back with you. But Simhar, tribe is spoken. Whew. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next week.